our bow guy now.
Right.
And then, of course, like Axe, it's in a decent spot. Most people are pretty happy with Axe. Just Azoth is just that weird character. But also, like, we saw how Acno played Diana. You can kind of do similar stuff with Azoth. You can kind of just press the heavy button sometimes.
Yeah, Azoth has a very fun signature kit. The active frames on a lot of those signatures definitely can leave your opponent off guard. Kind of like a moth to a flame situation sometimes. It just, those signatures linger.
Ooh, that's a
people
stock.
tend to jump into them, and as I'm giving a little bit of insight, Acno's just go ahead and taking stocks and taking names.
Yeah, and that was just some clean bow play on the side of Acno, just keeping Bamya out in that open air and just denying jumps. Bamya this time going to try to fight his way back onto the stage, gets up there. Okay, oh, into the end save.
Yeah,
Bamya not ready to press the dodge button.
Especially because you forget about that second pillar that comes in the back. No, very, very cool signature kit off of Azoth.
Oop.
And Acno's trying to make a good use of it. The dare is coming out, and Acno is literally on cruise control right now on Demon Island, bro.
Man, that's so rough for Bamya because Bamya saw that gravity cancel side sig, was like, okay, your dodge is down, time to go for punish button. Goes out there with the hammer, wants to go low, and Acno's like, down air, you're gone. Oh my goodness! Stuffed recovery after stuffed recovery. Acno with a 3-stock over Bamya. Once again, Bamya PR number 3.
He's PR number 5, but I love watching Acno play because, I mean,
PR number 3. What are you talking about? Seed number 5.
We're at the summer championships, remember?
Yeah, well, you know, Royale.
Acno, I mean, anybody who's been around seeing him at lane, he's a goofy kid.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy. And his personality comes through in his play style sometimes. And it's a lot of fun to watch. And we're going to see it again. We're going to see the Azoth come into play here and see what he can make happen with the Bamya. Hopefully should be a little more prepared and a little more ready for that Azoth.
Yeah, we'll see what the adjustment is on the side of Bamya. He's got to be careful about the offstage. I think on stage, maybe just play some neutral might work out better, but like every single time he got offstage against Acno, you saw that recovery get stuffed. You saw those stars come out, and Bamya got taken out.
Okay, we're getting some good damage here. All right, he's definitely finding a little bit of a rhythm against Acno's Azoth here. Acno cannot land on Demon Island. Bamya is making sure of that. And Bamya going to set him up again. The D-Light going to send Acno up to that top corner, and that is a heck of a lead he has been able to swing away here.
Yep. Play like a player who's afraid of heights. Just keep those feet on the ground. That's what's working well for Bamya, and that's why he's got that stock advantage now.
Okay, nice there. Going to go ahead and get some good pressure on. Bamya getting sent up with that D-Light again. And
nice.
The down sig is going to go ahead and connect, and that is going to take that stock away. And just like that, Bamya had a good lead. Acno has whittled it down to next to nothing.
Yeah, just a great call out there with that down signature. Caught the movement of Bamya. Ends up evening things up here. Good damage on the side of Bamya onto Acno. Falling side air.
Acno needs to get that bow back in his hand. He needs to do it quickly. Not finding the same success as he was on this axe, especially going up against Bamya's, and that's going to go ahead and send the stock away, and Bamya continuing to hold on to his lead against Acno.
Yeah, fantastic edge guard on the side of Bamya. Got him with that ground pound, got him with that gravity cancel, neutral light, guaranteed it, and denying weapons. This is what Bamya needs to do.
It's looking good. I mean, definitely here in game number 2, it looks like this is going to be all Bamya unless Acno makes something crazy happen.
Okay, gets up, gets the axe, gets that side air, but like you said earlier, Acno with the bow is different from Acno with an axe, and Acno with an axe is going to get taken out. Bamya going to tie things up 1-1.
Yeah, I want to take a look here. I'm waiting for the stats to come up. Yeah, 18 damage off the bow.
Yeah, was not able to put
Game number
in work.
1, he had 0 damage on axe.
Yep.
So, I mean, literally a polar opposite game plan in game number 2 from game number 1. And Acno, you see what worked and what didn't, bro. Get the bow and arrows. Go back. Go back. Because the axe is not working. We're going to see the breakdown here. 1 signature apiece, 100% accuracy. Bamya definitely much more accurate off those light attacks with a 68% compared to the 33%. And then you see the breakdown here. Like I said, 18 damage off the bow when that literally dismantled your opponent in game number 1. Can we please pick the bow back up, Acno.
Yeah, it's funny. People at home don't get to see our live stats that we see, but basically it highlights better number, and all of them are highlighted on the side of Bamya. Bamya just outplayed Acno all directions in game number 2.
Absolutely, except for the one thing they tied on.
Sigs. The one Sig. Okay, wake up, sidelight from Acno. Could get hard punished, but manages to get back up onto the stage. Goes for the recovery there. Bamya goes low.
It's great edge guard. Bamya, though, going to catch a landing with the stomp. Sair, and the stock is gone. All right, Acno coming back. Fighting an arm, looking for that weapon drop. Bamya keeping him off of it. Okay, with your bow in hand, starting off with a dare. Bamya right there in his face. Acno going to get the reversal, though.
As he finished the stock, man, he's still taking a lot of damage. Goes for the downlight. Bamya hits him with the down signature and the recovery. Bamya with 3 stocks to the 1 of Acno. Man, the adjustment after game 1. He eats a 3 stock and now he's winning game 2 and 3.
It's like the Sandstorm tech, isn't it? You lose game 1 and then you just completely dismantle your opponent.
Is that what you got to do? You know, just take a 3 stock for game 1 and you can just win the rest of the set?
I mean, sometimes. I mean, you just matter how hard you want that download.
Oh, man. Calls him out, gets the gravity cancel down, so gets the recovery as well. Bamya just looking so solid. Might find a 3 stock here to end out game number 3.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yup.
Yeah.
Called it.
I mean, I like to point out, you heard remix, complete annihilation. Bamya is on a roll. I'm just gonna, on a personal level, Acno, can you do me a favor? Can you fight back, please, in this next game? That would be great.
No.
I need you to fight back.
No smiley face. I also need you to fight back because you might be in my predictions. I don't know anymore. Either way, Bamya, again, all highlights on the side of Bamya, except for the signature count where Acno threw out 4 versus Bamya's 3, except that Bamya hit all of his and Acno hit none of his. So Bamya, once again, just looking so good.
Yeah. One heck of a download in that game number 1. He kind of seems to have Acno figured out. The Miami Dome thing might mix things up a little bit, actually, for both these players being able to play off and use those soft platforms. Acno's going to start out on the bow. Bamya's got the axe. See if Acno can get some sort of momentum. He started out so well in game number 1 and has had so much problems finding any sort of momentum since then. It has 100% been the Bamya show since game number 2.
Yeah, I do like the map change on the side of Acno, just because, you know, Demon Island did not work for him, so likely ban that one out. And now Miami Dome, he's got some soft platforms to go to, has some different routes that he can go to get back up onto the stage. Goes for the ground pound. Bamya able to avoid.
Okay, Acno being tossed up in the air. 3 nairs in a row will spell defeat of stock number 1. Bamya 2 stocks away from sending Acno down to elimination side.
All right, what you got? Acno with the neutral light. Bamya, you can see, starting to see those smoke trails. He's taking a lot of damage, but Bamya needs to find a finisher.
Oh,
nice.
The down sig would have been it.
Ooh. Goes for the ground pound there, Bamya. Yeah. Acno really trying to find that falling side air. Bamya doing a really good job outspacing. Recovery not going to hit. Bamya finds another hit. Acno should be able to touch long enough wall, yeah. He gets up. Oh, man, Bamya with the back away.
Yeah, I know. He was looking for that stomp Sair. Could not be in the right position to be able to catch Acno. There we go. We're going to see that signature hit. Acno going to go ahead and tie up the stocks, but he needs to tank this second stock and get himself back in this game and back in this set. Ooh, staying out of the way of the Sair. Okay, we're seeing the bow kind of get threaded in there a little bit now. Trying to rack up a little damage with it if he can get back up on stage. If not, it's going to be the end of his stock. He does get over. Going to catch Bamya with a little more damage here. Ooh, okay, the down sig's going to fly.
Yeah, Bamya getting a little greedy with those down signatures. You see Acno giving a little bit more respect to it, trying to play away from it, but still a lot of damage here. That neutral light is going to be another KO. Bamya 1 stock away from putting this one away.
Man, it looks like it really looked like you know, starting out in game number 1, the Acno was just going to run away with this. I really do love the adaptation for Bamya to be able to get all the information he needed in game number 1 and just completely pick away Acno the rest of the set. Okay, the sidelight's going to hit. There we go. The Sair is going to connect, but Bamya right there with the axe every time to shut down any follow-up Acno has. The signature is going to be punched with a 3-piece.
Okay. Acno chasing out there, hits that falling side air. Bamya still got movement. Recovery, not going to do it. Goes for the recovery with the bow, not able to get the hit. Down air is not going to hit either. Bamya so close to closing this one out. Acno really wants this stock. Down like nothing.
Down like nothing, exactly. Unarmed, Bamya with the weapon throw, and that might be enough. No, but any sort of follow-up at all whatsoever is going to spell the end of Acno, except for the D-Light in the top 45, apparently.
That'll do it. Yep. Bamya closes it out 3-1 after a 3 stock on the side of Acno to start things off. Bamya just with a fantastic adjustment. It was adjusting as it continued on. Like the first adjustment was like, okay, I'm just gonna not go off stage, and then game 2, game 3 was just cleaning up and refining that play style.
Just very curious. You know, Acno. We were kind of talking.